Kentucky Derby Museum celebrating 147 years of racing history. And this year, they've got a new addition.
Our newest exhibit, Black Heritage in Racing, looks at the contributions of the African-American community to horse racing and the Kentucky Derby, starting from 1875 up until the current times. 13 of 15 jockeys in the first Kentucky Derby were African-American, and 15 of the first 28 derbies, those were won by African-American jockeys.
Featured in that exhibit, jockey Kendrick Carmouche, the first African-American jockey to race the Derby since 2013. He's won more than 3,400 races. Wow.
Janice Dean spoke with him about the historic moment. She joins us now from Churchill Downs. Good morning, Janice.
Good morning. Do not adjust the volume on your television set. That's actually the sirens going off, not because of a fire, but because a rider fell off one of the horses, and they have to alert everyone that we have a horse on the loose. So that's what's happening right here at Churchill Downs. But I want you to meet Kendrick, because I sat down with him yesterday, and I feel like I'm a changed person for having met him. He's a truly beautiful person. Take a look.
And Bourbonic, a photo finish! Bourbonic got there under Kendrick Carmouche.
Kendrick, how you feeling? Because you're going to be racing today.
I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm thrilled to death. I'm just happy to be here. I've never been here before, you know. I love it. It's a dream.
You know, there's something about the Kentucky Derby. I love it so much because it's those 2 minutes, right? But the country comes together for those 2 minutes. It doesn't matter who you're standing next to. It doesn't matter who you voted for. You are rooting for the horse, and that's all. The crowd going wild. There's something very magical about that.
I think the gathering of the love that's out there, you can feel it. People screaming and people screaming for something that you love. It just make your heart skip a beat, you know. And racing is the sport, man.
What's your relationship with the horses?
Well, horses are my love. They from a little kid, I mean, they just, something about them, they all got different personalities. Bourbonic, he's just a little sweetheart, man. He's a big horse and lanky horse, and he's just sweet. He's a very sweet horse, very kind horse.
Riding a horse, I mean, is it a calling? Did you watch your dad? Is it something that you're born with?
I watched my dad, but then I got the feeling of it.
I bring up your dad because he also was a jockey, right?
Yes, yes.
And so growing up, what was that like?
Oh man, it was better than going to the candy store, you know. You had everything that your dad wanted to give you in his toolbox, and he was just a hero to me, you know. He brought just smiles and happiness to our family. And we never had a lot of money, we never had a lot of this, a lot of that growing up, but we had happiness. Happiness means a lot. I wake up every day and thank God that I roll over and I see my wife and my kids. I'm very thankful for everything that he gave me, and I didn't work hard for, and he kept me with a vision.
Where are your kids right now?
They downstairs, they thrilled to death because their dad is in the Kentucky Derby in the Oaks. Man, I see how much I make my mom and dad proud. I see my kids smiling at me. Best feeling in the world. Best feeling in the world. I love it.
Even if you don't win the race?
It don't matter. I'm a winner. I was born a winner.
I saw your picture over in the museum.
In Saratoga?
In the Kentucky Derby Museum. Yes, you were featured in there. You have to go bring your kids.
I'm speechless because, like, wow, like, kids, do you see this? Do you see why Daddy worked so hard?
I think I'm going to bet on you, my friend.
I hope you do.
Oh my goodness, it's hard not to shed a tear a little bit because we need more Kendricks in this world. And the alarms are still going off here at Churchill Downs. But I'm glad that you got to meet him and his horse today. I don't bet a lot on the horses, but I'm going to have to bet on this one because I bet on him as a human being, and he's just a wonderful person. And I'm so glad I got to bring this package to you. Kendrick, I mean, his smile lights up a room. We both have the same philosophy, and that is be a good person and good things happen. So back to you guys.
And
the alarms went off.
And the alarms stopped just in time. Dang, Janice, his tears almost pulled tears out of my eyes, and that's not easy to do, by the way. Yeah,
Well
that's going to be a guy it's hard not to root for, making his dad proud and his children smile. That's about all there is.
Yeah.
That's the end of the story as far as I'm concerned.